very worrying. This is not what I left. So we are in Great Bedouin, and in the last couple of weeks it felt like it didn't stop raining, and eventually the water levels went up. There was so much rain that Myles couldn't come back from London because all the trains were cancelled because of the flooding on the tracks. So I ended up driving to pick him up from Reading, and when I left the rain was very strong, but the canal, you know, it seemed okay. But when we came back about 2 hours later, the canal burst its banks. One of the reasons it happened was because the village Wilton, that is a few locks away, got flooded. So they've opened some of the locks to pour the water through. And as we are next to another field that is way lower, they decided to flood this area. So we came back to the boat being moored on the waterfall, and the water was spilling over through the towpath into the next field below. Obviously we were very worried. We did not prepare for any flooding. We don't have any poles. What we did is we put our birch pole into the ground as a stake. Because it was 10 o'clock at night and obviously we were going to go to bed, so that was better than nothing. But now we are trying to set off and the budge pole is stuck. Should we try maybe doing it together? Would that help?
I don't know, it's pretty wedged in. Won't budge. Barge pole won't budge. Well, at least it did its job.
Yeah, at least we still got a home. That was worth 30 quid.
I can't get it out though.
You okay?
Oh.
Oh, did you break it?
That's not the first time it's done that noise.
It's more like a pulling it upwards, right?
You can't pull it upwards.
Okay. We'll leave it here then. Is that littering, do you think? We'll leave it.
Biodegradable.
That's true.
And useful.
Someone can use it during the winter, yeah?
If it is a problem, someone's got a free barge pole out there. I can't do it. I just have to say bye to the barge pole. Goodbye barge pole. It's been a blast.
We had it for 3 years? 21? No, maybe
no, we
not.
had it before then. We painted it, lacquered it at Devizes when we did the benches and everything.
That is true. So we had it for longer. I mean,
did we get it on the way to Bradford-on-Avon? That marina where there's
yes,
two marinas.
Yes, I do know. So at least 4 years old. We are on our way to Pewsey. I haven't looked at how many locks there are, and we haven't done this journey in a while, but hopefully we can get there in one day. That would be great. So then we have another tomorrow to do all the other boat things that we need to do. We also very low on fuel, but we decided not to check it, and hopefully we have enough to get there. Once we get to Pewsey, we will be in the vicinity of a new fuel boat that delivers by boat, so we don't have to drag anything by car, by hand, by trolley. In fact, our trolley's a bit broken. We need new wheels for it. So if we can last until the end of the week next week, that would be great, because then we'll be fully stocked and we don't have to do anything to bring it on board. We've had a few storms. I don't even know what the names are, but it was so windy in the last week. Now we can see there are quite a few trees in the canal. We can get through, but hopefully we won't have to do any tree cutting like we did 2 years ago. It's too cold.
I don't believe you, it's 12 locks.
Yes.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't known, to be honest. It's a lovely day though. It's warm, sunny. It'd be great if a train just went by now because it's right here.
It's very sunny. I think I might need to get sunglasses. But in one lock away, we can get on a water point, empty our bins, and most importantly have some food because it's 1 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. Need to get some food in before we can do a journey through the tunnel. So really today we're gonna need to get as far as we can because the 12 lock journey and the tunnel, I don't think we can do it in one day before it gets dark. So since the last time we were here, which was about 2 years ago, if not longer, there is a new way to fill up at Crofton. We used to have to go into the lock and then fill up, which was obviously inconvenient for anyone going by. They would have to wait for you to fill up. Now the water point is on the side, so yeah, very good. We are going to stop for an hour, fill up, have breakfast, lunch, brunch, and then go as far as we can. We just noticed that there are no longer any bins. We expected to have bins. We've got loads of trash and recycling. So luckily we're not stopping here. So we're full of water. We had some lunch and we are going to tackle the Crofton flight. There are only 5 more locks left, which is good. They're not very deep, so we should be able to get through them in a couple of hours. And we also realized that we ran out of oat milk and soy milk, and there aren't any shops around here. So there is a shop just before the tunnel, and we would have to scoot into the village. So we might do that because otherwise there won't be any shops until Pusey. Guys, check out this bird. It looks like a magpie and it's sitting and walking on this donkey's back. So we just completed the Crofton flight of about 6 locks or so, and we are at the top of the canal for a while. Maybe it's the top of the canal actually. Which is good. That means we have a bit of a, we can just cruise for a while with no locks, and then there is the tunnel. So the plan for today is to stop just before the tunnel and continue tomorrow. And all of the locks tomorrow will be downhill, which means they're way easier. It's so much easier to go down the lock than up the lock. So yeah, we've done all the hard bit.
We've smashed through quite a lot of locks today.
9.
Yeah, 9. No, yeah, we did. Quite a lot of locks. Looking for somewhere to moor. We've got no milk, which is a disaster. So hopefully there'll be a cow nearby or something. Or a shop. No, we're really far away from a shop, so we're going to go on a trek to that shop. Oh, Marina, there's a pheasant there.
Oh, a dead one.
Oh, yeah, not, yeah.
Just saw a dead pheasant. We also saw something that looked like a dead swan, but it was plastic bag or something.
It was foam. It was like foam from the water froth.
Oh,
bubbles.
It was like a water froth. It wasn't even a bag. We're about to go for the tunnel. Decided to do it today instead of tomorrow. Feeling a little bit anxious about it this time, but it's shorter than I remember. Yeah, we've got the light.
I put the other ones on the end so you can see the warm lights either side.
The main reason I'm nervous is because we are very low on fuel, and running out in the tunnel would have been a disaster. Luckily, it was all fine. Good morning. Today is day 2 of our adventure towards Busey. Last night we moored up just outside of the tunnel, and we saw two boaters that we know. They said there is a tree ahead of us across the canal, so actually we might not be able to get all the way to Busey. So we are moving as close as we can to the tree and see if we can do anything ourselves. Yeah, we haven't got our dinghy with us, which was the essential tool last time. We had to remove a tree from the canal, so we'll see what we can do without it. Very good news, someone kindly already chopped the tree before we got there, so we passed through with ease.
Oh, I'm so glad someone chopped that down. I don't think we would have been able to have done it. Yeah, it was alright. There was quite a lot of debris in the water, but I don't think we hit anything, so yeah, it was good.
So this journey from Great Bedouin has so many locks that are very close to each other. So as soon as we come out of one, we're going towards another. And what that means is we're just constantly very, very busy, and I've done pretty much no filming because of it. We have 2 more locks to go, and then we are in an area that is called Long Pound, so there won't be any locks all the way to Devizes, that flight of 29 locks at Cane Hill. So until then there won't be any more. We just made it to Long Pound, made it past the tree, obstacles, all obstacles avoided. So on the way to Busey, which is, I don't know, an hour, less than an hour.
I don't know.
To get there.
Yeah, probably less than
And
an
I
hour.
need to go get on the train, and that's it. Just let's hope we've got enough fuel to get there.
It's much colder than yesterday. At least it's not raining. Nearly there. I reckon we're about 10-15 minutes away.
Welcome to Busey.
Just how we left it. Our Christmas tree's growing well. I'm glad we planted the tree there and not in the way of the view. Have you seen the tree? Oh. Fucking freezing.
We are very lucky because the spot we wanted, it was available, so we have the best view on the stretch, and it is one. This spot is one of our favorite spots because of the view, so let me show you if you haven't seen it yet. Here it is. So I woke up really early this morning. In fact, I said it yesterday. I've made bread, made the dough, basically prepared that. Oh, and let it stay overnight, proof and everything. And this morning I woke up and the first thing I did, I put it in the oven, and I really like doing that because you wake up, heat up the oven. First of all, the boat is warmer, and the whole boat smells like bread. So this is what I made. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you didn't get affected by the floods. Thank you to our amazing patrons for supporting these videos. Sending you all our love. See you in the next one.